Don't you wish that you could learn a skill that would benefit you for your whole life and you would gain countless hours of enjoyment out of as well? I have great news for you. You can. Today I'm going to tell you a little bit about the sport called tennis. I'm going to tell you what tennis is, who can play, and what the advantages of tennis are. Tennis is one of the most traditional and oldest sports that's still played today. Tennis has roots all the way back to the early 19th century in England. It's remained largely unchanged ever since then, seeing only a couple minor tweaks to rules along the way. That being said, you can always count on tennis to remain the same and be traditional. Now, tennis is typically played with either 2 or 4 people. While it can have elements of a team sport at times, it's typically a very individual sport. When played with 2 people, the 2 people stand on the opposing sides of the net and hit the ball back and forth to each other. The goal here is to hit a shot that the other person cannot return to you. That's how you score points. Also, you can play tennis in a doubles type of setting, with 4 people, 2 people on each side of the net, playing as a team with each other. This is called doubles, and this brings more of a teamwork element to the game. Tennis can be a little bit unusual as far as scoring goes, but overall it's very easy to play, very easy to understand, and easy to continue playing throughout your life. Now that I've explained a little bit about what tennis is, I'd like to tell you about who can play tennis. Really, the answer to that question is anybody. Tennis is a very diverse sport. Anybody who wants to play can play. Tennis does not limit based on age. Anybody can play tennis, from a very small child to an older adult. Tennis is a lifelong sport. You can play your entire life. It's not uncommon to see grandchildren playing with their grandparents. It's something that does not discriminate based on age at all. Also, it's very economically and culturally diverse. Tennis tends to have a reputation of being a hobby of the privileged upper class. However, this is very untrue, and it's a very false perception of tennis. In almost any city, tennis clubs are available at little to no charge for people to come and play and enjoy time spent together, no matter what their cultural or economic background. Tennis also is very diverse in that you can play whether you want to be casual or competitive. So you can just go and play for fun, or you can be very competitive and play for prizes. There are a lot of leagues for tennis and a lot of different teams and things like that. But also you can just go with your friend and have the company and enjoy playing together. Now that I've told you who can play tennis, I would like to introduce some advantages of tennis to you. Tennis provides a lifelong hobby. As I mentioned previously, it does not discriminate based on age, so it's something that once you learn, you can continue with your entire life. It can keep you active and healthy throughout your entire life. It's something that you can enjoy playing with your grandchildren someday. It's something that can keep you in shape. It's very physically demanding though, so it will keep you in very good physical condition, and it is great exercise. Also, another advantage to tennis is that it's not a team sport. So that being said, you're not stuck having to gather up a large group of people who have busy schedules to get them all in the same place at the same time. You can always find somebody to play tennis with on short notice. Another valuable aspect of tennis is the social interaction that it provides. Tennis will allow you to build relationships and meet new people that you may have never met before. So you could potentially meet your best friend playing tennis, and this could be a lifelong relationship. Or, as I did, you could meet your future spouse playing tennis. And that is definitely a relationship that makes tennis worth learning. Now that I've told you a little bit about tennis, what it is, who can play, and some advantages, I hope that you understand the sport better, and maybe you'll even learn to play someday.